Buckle up, Fairfield Prep. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and we're coming at you live from the 4th floor storage studios with lead anchors Ryan Matera and Andy Spangenberg. This is the Monday Preport.
Stop.
Well, welcome. I'm Ryan Matera.
And I'm Andy Spangenberg.
And this is the Monday Preport. I think that was already said. Well, it's Tuesday here. We're in our temporary studio in the storage rooms on B4. Now, we usually film on Mondays, but somebody was sick.
I'm feeling better now.
Oh, no, not you, Jorge.
Oh.
He's feeling better now.
Okay, that's good. Well, anyways, let's take a look at the hard-hitting news this week.
All right. A random hallway poll taken this morning amongst students shows that 68% of students approve of the use of iPads in class, while 32% believe they're debilitating to our learning experience. The sample shows that the approval rating was significantly higher amongst underclassmen, showing hope for future classes.
Here's a visual representation of that number. 68% yes, 32% no.
Yeah.
Reasons for students thinking they're helpful include organization. Reasons for students thinking they aren't helpful are the distraction, and all this is according to the poll taken this morning by the report.
Among students.
Members of the Spanish Honor Society loaded an SUV with bags full of new socks and clothing donated for the Bridgeport Rescue Mission. Miss Billy Brooks, Spanish teacher and moderator of the club, thanks the prep community for all our kind contributions. Did you contribute?
I did. Yeah, I gave
What'd you give?
Some of my old gym socks.
That's disgusting.
If you enter a bathroom today, notice new hand soap dispensers. The old dispensers were worn down and the soap inside was heavily criticized for drying out hands. The new soap is foam and has so far been met with positive reviews. It seems the age of Purell may soon be over.
Long past its time. Anyways, the Monday Preport recently received a grant from the school, raising our budget to negative $6.50. But because of our debt and fines for certain issues,
Llama didn't have a sign on it.
Well,
Didn't have a sign on it.
We had to invest in school property, so we bought this camera and took these pictures.
Okay. Oh, the fire drill on Monday. That was good. That was nice. Got some gathering of people.
Fresh air, really.
Very fresh, yeah. With some more gathering.
Just a drill, right?
Yeah. They're led back in. See Moses up there.
Is that? Oh, good.
Oh, who's that fella?
He's having a good time.
Oh, there they are.
I guess so.
Don't know how anything gets done up here. Those two. That's not going to end well.
Technology, look.
Studying in class.
Study.
That's great.
They're happy.
Chris Beck may be our future graduation speaker.
Ooh, I wouldn't jinx that.
Oh, he's a very helpful kid around school. Ooh, handle.
Look at that. What is that? It's a
Floral arranging. It's that way.
Floral
If
arranging.
you were wondering
Floral.
which direction that was in.
Hard-working students.
You notice was that communist China flag in the back? Oh, juggling. A great talent. I think more of that next week, right?
Yes, more to see. Wow.
Dangerous. How many kids have fallen this year?
A nice round number.
Yeah.
Zero's a round number.
I thought it was round. Rugby practice.
They're not practicing rugby.
I played rugby 2 years.
No, did you?
Yeah, I didn't make it to many practices.
I see.
Let's head back into
that's
school.
That's a good build. Love that
Great tree. That used to be outside.
That did. What's he doing up there? Oh, studying.
These guys. I think they're more focused on the camera. There's the studiers. There's Kev Carey, your old pal. Nice to see him.
Oh, that's what the rugby people are waiting for. That is a microwave, and that is a Mr. Dotolo.
Why is there a microwave?
They're melting things in AP Bio.
His face? Why is he so scared?
Well, he just saw the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
For the first
time. Not the best thing right before doing a microwave exercise.
That's terrifying.
Oh, these guys. Casaccio over there.
Mr. Casaccio, Mr. Tellis, and Mr. DeRosa working very hard.
Oh, yeah, you could tell. Because those three definitely have worked together. Oh, there we are before right now. Pretty dry day here. Oh, no, I can't use these doors. Gotta use some other doors. Oh, now training. Well, it's that time of the year again. Spring sports are launching this week. Andy here is going to give you all the spring sports preview, but We're short on time today, so let's make it quick.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Pressure's on. All right, tell me when to start.
You're already on.
Oh boy. Prep baseball team is headed by manager Moritz and will be led by a bundle of returning starters, including the Yale-bound Simon Whiteman, future Union College baller Joe Ganem, and the Harvard-bound pitcher Kevin Stone. Kevin, along with his brother Grant Stone, are going to be the keys to this team. You might even say that a good season for them is just a stone's throw away.
Man, that's a good one.
Manager Moritz and the squad get ready for the season opener this Thursday at East Haven at 3 p.m. On to the lacrosse team, where Coach Smallkice and the boys are looking to bounce back after an up-and-down season last year. Captain John Edmonds, who will also be headed to Union College along with Joe Gannum, as well as junior netminder Jack O'Connor, should stand out as some of the state's finest laxers. As always with the lacrosse team, a state title is expected, but no pressure, guys. Just get out there and relax. Starting on Saturday at home versus Wilton in the new Raftery Stadium. The prep golf team is hitting the links for the first time today. Coach Bernier will be expecting big things from junior Tiger Sharetta. I'm sorry, that's Andrew Woods. No, I botched it again. Wow. Okay, that's junior Andrew Sharetta, and he's one of the state's best for the past 2 years. The golfers are hoping to soar to great heights this year on the wings of many birdies and eagles. So at least they got that going for them, which is nice. I don't know about the rest of you, but I am 40 loving the tennis team's chances this year. Senior captain Will Cannon, alongside Michael Blevin and Emil Fries, will be serving other schools plenty of losses. The sailing team will try not to get lost at sea again this year. They lost a lot of good men out there.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
It was. Anyways, the prep rugby team scares me, which is probably a good sign for those guys. Seniors Greg Terry, Joe Palermo, Jack McKeon, and Matt Freed will cut a few inches off their shorts and hit the pitch in search of some wins and a couple of teeth that got knocked out. The prep track and field team is headed by junior captain...
Time!
Man, those track guys are quick.
They sure are.
Anyways, go out there and make us proud, sportsmen.
Also news from the YMCA. Ed Stolarski is going to Yale for swimming. Bryce Keblish to UVA. And Jake Keeley, who's a sophomore, won 22nd in the Zubac.
That's not right. None of that is right. Some of it is right. Those guys are going to YMCA Nationals for swimming. I'll leave the sports to me. All right.
I'll take this next one.
All right.
Recent developments have been made stunning something known as LSS, or Lost Shadows Syndrome. The admissions team, led by Mr. Marshall and Mr. Casaccio, have suggested several temporary measures until a permanent solution has been found. Measures include giving shadows bells to hold onto or to keep the shadow on a leash.
Those guys are always lost, those shadows.
They just can't.
Anyways.
Hang on.
The math team played in the state competition at Hamden High School on Thursday. Competitors include Tommy Paul, Bowen Chen, and Michael Zhang. Amongst others, the team placed well against 15 other schools. How well? Do you know?
Up in that 73rd percentile, according to Bowen Chen, of our math team.
Right.
Yeah, right. Now, I was elected vice president because I
always
wasn't...
got to brag about that, don't you?
I mean, it's a huge honor. Technically ineligible to run for president.
Why is that?
I'm being investigated for a string of nonviolent crimes. Anyways, let's head over to our hexagonal office where our class president will give his first annual State of the School address.
My fellow prepsters, I am proud to report that the state of the school is strong. We saw many great accomplishments over the past year from our students, both inside and outside the classroom. Our fall play, the Laramie Project, was a roaring success. As well, our basketball team clinched the first state championship for our school since before I was born. We've worked hard all year in student government to ensure that prep students of all classes have memorable and meaningful events this year at prep. One of our hugest successes this year was Spirit Week. Instead of prep students being in your face about their love for the school like they usually are, we somehow find a way to become so overwhelmingly obnoxious about our pride in this school, for which I'm incredibly proud. As well, our junior prom will be held on May 16th and our senior prom on May 22nd. Hurry up and find a date before all the good ones are taken. You don't want to end up taking your cousins from New Jersey for the third dance in a row. You know who you are. As well, our brand spanking new stadium will be open to students during this new lacrosse season. In fact, student government is planning a tailgate for one of the lacrosse games this new season this year. In order to beef up attendance, in a stunning reversal, pets will indeed be allowed, but only if you have a golden retriever. Our new cafeteria will also be open to students on April 20th. This marks an exciting new chapter in Prep's history, so we're hoping to make this an April 20th worth remembering. Guys, it has been an honor to serve as your president this past year, and I thank you. God bless, and go Prep.
The Monday Preport will be tweeting a weekly question and asking for followers to reply with an answer. This week's question is, what do you plan on doing during spring break? Reply to us on Twitter at Monday Preport. Remember that it's Preport with a P, like pterodactyl. You can even earn yourself a shout out on the show.
I think we actually got a few replies already.
Is that so? All right, good. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Can Jam Club will meet tomorrow after school in the quad for some classic frisbee slap in action. Yeah, Can Jam.
Yeah. It's time for the Superlative Showcase. The awards this week are Best Dressed and Best Artist.
Well, for Best Artist, the award goes to George Otero. Congrats, George. Keep up the artfulness.
Remember that art is for artistic abilities, right? As our producer was telling me, we originally thought that the art award went to, the award for Best Awesome Ringtones, but it is not an acronym. It is Best Artistic Capabilities. Congratulations, George Otero. And of course, Best Dressed this year went to Jake Luders. Congratulations, keep it classy, Ludes. Well, you heard Mr. President earlier. Junior and senior proms are less than 2 months away, and because we care so much about our special someones, we like to ask them to prom in a fancy, original way, something known as a promposal. Here are our top 5 promposal ideas for you.
Number 3. Hide out in the back seat of her car and wait till she starts to pull out of her driveway before sticking a bouquet of roses in her face and yelling, "Prom?" at the top of your lungs. The trick with this one is to really be hidden back there and make sure you don't yell until the very last second, right when she starts driving. Also, to make that pungent flower smell really make an impression, find out which type of flower she's allergic to. Everyone's allergic to at least one type of flower. Very few people know that.
Lilac.
Really? Wow.
Alright, here's the second one. Kidnap her dog, or cat if she's one of those people, and shave prom into its fur before returning it. You get extra points if she puts up lost dog posters. That's when you return it. You know, you get a little bit of that reward money.
That's just in bad taste. That's in bad taste. Okay, admittedly those first two were dangerous, far-fetched, yes, but we promised we saved the best for last. The number one way to ask that lovely lady to prom is to pick her up promptly at 7 p.m. and take her to the nicest restaurant in all the land for a candlelit dinner. You pay the bill yourself, you drive out to a cliff where you're listening to smooth jazz. As you watch the sunset fade behind the horizon, you take her home well before curfew. You walk to the door and lean in for a kiss goodnight before falling to the ground in agonizing pain. This is where your acting skills come into play. Get her to call 911 and make her ride in the back of the ambulance with you. Rig the heart rate monitor so that just as you arrive to the ER, it slowly beeps before one final long beep signaling your death. Let this tragedy sink in. 3 days later at your funeral, you emerge from the casket with a flock of doves and a golden locket that is inscribed with the letters PROM question mark. You're welcome.
Wow. Thanks for listening, guys. Be sure to keep watching. Have a great spring break. This has been the Monday Preport. I'm Ryan Matera.
And I'm Andy Spangenberg, and this week's report has been brought to you by spring foliage in Central Florida, because I know we all love to see Orlando bloom.
Remember, friends, it's not just news.
It's news. Have a great week, Fairfield Prep.
Well, you know how to work it?
Oh, yeah. I've picked up a few tricks. All right, here we go. Ready?
Can you turn it off?
Yeah, you just have the same button again.
Oh.
There's only one button, really. I mean, I'm sure if you're Pat, there's more, but okay.
I can't see any other buttons.